Last year, I kind of stopped making videos on YouTube. I got so caught up in making everything perfect that it became impossible to be happy with anything. Over the next 25 days, we're going back to the basics, behind the scenes GoPro travel videos. We'll be traveling from Japan to Hawaii to LA, Vegas, Miami, Bahamas, and Havana, all to create a new show for the Nikon Z series. The official show will be out in March, but join us here every day to see what we get up to. Don't forget to turn the bell on. Here Tim has a Japanese product called Coolish. It is essentially a milkshake, soft serve milkshake in a bag. And you just drink it like that.
Ow! How do you get it out?
You gotta warm it up first. We've arrived.
That's it? Okay. Is it important? Yeah. It goes first. Press the button. Beautiful. There's so many toilet papers in there.
Are you seeing this?
Dude, I need
I'm getting one of these. Canada.
Oh, Canada. Yeah.
We love baked potatoes. All right.
The trick is you need the sticks, not the balls, for the sprinkles. It's the best kind.
Yeah, I agree.
I got a potato, Tim. Oh, this isn't a food show. It's the middle of the day, and it is not traditionally a great time for photography, that kind of 12 noon-ish sun. We're gonna go for a walk around and see what we can make some photos, and just, I don't know, have some fun, do a thing, make a thing. I feel like it's important to just go out and just keep working and to keep building your skill set, so whenever you do find yourself in that perfect situation, that you're able to really capitalize on it. And you do that by working in less ideal situations and figuring out how to problem solve. And with me, I have the Nikon Z50, which actually I'm starting to like a lot. It's very small, ergonomically it's great. And to just have as a walk around camera, it's really, really nice. So I am so far very much enjoying the Nikon Z50 more than I expected that I would. That I have a Z6 here, but just as a walk around camera in the middle of the day, since I don't really need the functionality of having an f1.8 lens or a 2.8 lens, that using this 3.5 is totally acceptable at this time of day. And I feel like that also pushes me a little bit out of my usual comfort zone. Usually I'll shoot everything wide open at 1.4, 1.8. I've actually switched to aperture priority mode, which is not something I usually do, but let's give it a whirl. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna put it in manual. I'm gonna put it in aperture priority, but I'm also going to maybe do auto ISO. So aperture priority, auto ISO. That is what we'll be doing. We're going for a walk out there and then over there. I'm actually gonna do the thing that I talked about at the beginning of the travel photography tutorial, and that is changing my preview here to monochrome. So I'm going to be seeing all the images in black and white so I can focus more on the composition, framing the elements inside the frame, and a little bit less on color. And I feel like, again, that pushes me a little bit more out of the comfort zone that I'm usually in by going into monochrome. So let's do that. All right, now everything I see is in black and white. Nice light. One thing I will mention is that when everything is in focus, you have to pay a lot more attention to your composition. As a portrait and wedding shooter, I feel like maybe I've relied a little bit too much on just making the background blurry, but today it's a lot more of a struggle. I'm also going to go into shutter speed mode down to like 1/15 of a second. One interesting thing with my photography is that I know how to curate and I know what I like when I see it, but sometimes I don't know how to achieve that result. So that's kind of why I like the slow shutter speed and the random element of that, the movement, so that I'm able to just kind of have fun with it now and then figure out what actually works afterwards and then carry that forward to the next time I'm out in a similar condition. It's called hand drip coffee. I feel like that would be painful and probably it would burn you. I think it's important to learn how to shoot the cliche locations first, because you have a bit of a roadmap. So you actually kind of know what looks best through the eyes of thousands and thousands of other photographers that have tried and errored out. Going into crop mode here. And you have a bit of a head start to getting the best photo in this location. And I think that getting one of the best photos in this location means umbrellas, movement, slow shutter, and I'm pretty happy with the photos.